So now I think I'm ready. We're gonna go back to St Barth's. If anybody's joining us, we're in a Britton Norman BN-2 Trilander, the 3 airplane boy. Beautiful, beautiful plane. We're at Princess Juliana in St Marteen, and we're gonna head back to St Barth's, which is as they say, a son of a bitch of a landing. But we're gonna attempt it, boys. We're gonna do it. We are going to do it. I was doing a live stream of how I got here and how I'm gonna get back, but unfortunately, my GoPro battery died and it wasn't plugged in. So, with that said, let's just go. All right, flaps down. Let's go a little power in. All right, we are on the runway. The Trilander used to run back and forth. The Trilander was used, there was about 70 copies made worldwide. I think 72 copies, correct me if I'm wrong. But we are in St Marteen going to St Barth's. So, with that said, here we go. All right, power in. All right, power's good. And park brake off. Airspeed is alive. Checking flaps. Flap was good. We got V1. This is a short takeoff plane. And rotation station, my friends. And there she goes. Slowly and gently, there she goes. There's a problem that we're gonna battle with. St. Martin has these huge hills just like St. Barth's. I did not study the charts, I'm not gonna lie to you. But we're gonna head to the right over here, right between these two hills. Let me take you on a ride here, boys. These two hills right here. Set the power back a little bit. There we go. As I was telling my awesome little crew that was chatting with me before my camera died, I'm using Navigraph 8, which is amazing. It now has VFR charts and all of that. So unfortunately, we were having a good time. We were chatting, having drinks together, and the stream died because, well, stupid right here. So in any case, here we are. Let's turn this puppy around, and if y'all don't mind, I hope it's okay with you, I'm gonna head over to that island over there before I go to St. Barth's. St. Barth's is gonna be difficult to land, so I need a bit of time to prepare and think about what I'm doing. So if you guys don't mind, let's head over to that big island. I'm gonna look it up on the map here using Navigraph 8, the best maps in the world. Sponsored by Jeppesen. And dear friends, that island Saba Juancho Irasquin. I have no idea what that is, but we will look it up in a moment here. The Antilles Islands. Again, we're in a Britton Norman BN-2 3-engine plane. This puppy is great. saddens me deeply that we lost our viewers. We had Jordan in the chat. I apologize, I forget we had our guy from Australia. It was good. It was a good time, but here we are, you know. Stuff happens. So we're gonna head over to the Antilles, turn Dutch Antilles. We're gonna turn the other way. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just reading it off the map, man. It's a beautiful island. Clearly it's a volcanic island. We can see that. That's actually why I'm going there. It looks way too ominous. We're gonna circle around, go back to St Barth the other way, and try to figure out that landing. I know it looked creepy. It looked like I was looking at you. I wasn't. There was something on my screen looking past it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Hey, who's back in the chat? Here we go. I'm super curious about who's back in the chat because we had a couple guys watching and then my camera died because I'm a stupid idiot. I forgot to plug my GoPro in. That's just how it goes sometimes, you know? Sometimes you're smart, sometimes you're stupid. Me, I'm stupid a lot. This is who I am. We're on our way to St Barth, which is that way, but I want to see the Antilles in front of us. It's a beautiful island, volcanic dome. Got to check it out. Coming up on the Antilles, the Dutch Antilles. Let's cut the power back a little bit. I have no idea why the flaps are still down, man. Oh my god. Amateur pilot, boys. Amateur pilot. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I turned the seatbelt signs on as we're having a little bit of turbulence as we go around the Antilles on our way to St Barth. Ding. You know what I mean? Ding. Wow, what a beautiful, beautiful island. I'm gonna circle around the Antilles, go back to St Barth. Hopefully I don't forget my way. We're at 2,000 feet. I think we've climbed way past 2,000 feet at this point, but whatever, man. We'll just deal with it. We're 2,200 feet. There's an airport. I'm kind of curious where the airport is here, because it looks quite precarious, my friends. El Aeropuerto in the Antilles looks really scary. I'm not sure how to land there. I'm not going to attempt to land it. We're going to go to St Barth. That's where we left our yacht, clearly, you know. But I'm not going to lie, I'm really bummed out, man. We had a good chat going on, and the GoPro died, as I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to leave this in the records. The GoPro died, and it saddened me so much. But we're back. It's plugged in. It's going to last for at least 5 minutes. I don't know. Sure. We'll do our best. We just left Princess Juliana in St Martin. St Martin. And we're going to go to St Barth. But on the way, I need to see this island. I need to see it. I need to know what it's all about. By the way, I can see you in the chat. Who are you? Let me know. Don't be scared. Come on, let's chat. I'm playing by myself over here. Come on in. Where are you from? Let's start there. Where are you from? I'm in the northern hemisphere where it's cold and crappy, so I'm flying in the Caribbean. Where are you from? It's a beautiful volcanic island. I don't know where the airport could be. There's no freaking way. So they say it's on the tip over here. Let's take a little turn and see. Yeah, I think the airport is down there. There's no way. Oh, yeah. You dare me? You want me to do it? I could do it. I could do it if you want me to. Alright guys, what do you say? Let's do it. Listen. It's Saturday night. Come on now. We're in the Antilles, Dutch Antilles. And I only say that because that's what I read. I don't freaking know what I'm saying. I'm gonna turn this puppy around. I'm gonna land it in the Dutch Antilles. Gonna put some gas into it. Gas. And I'm gonna head back to St Barth. I left my yacht there. I got a party on the yacht. I got people. I gotta get there real quick. So, anyways, hang in there with me. All right, let's see what we can do. Let's get one set of flaps. Let's pull the power back a little bit. By the way, this is the Britton Norman BN-2. It's got 3 Lycoming engines, V6, 260, 270 horsepower each. She's butter smooth, and I want to tell you more about it, but the problem is I'm making a video about this plane, and I'm being selfish because I want to wait till my video comes out so you can watch that, you know what I mean? Alright, here we go. I'm gonna flip it around. By the way, this is Navigraph 8. Navigraph 8 has all the charts. Brought to you by Jeppesen. It's got all the charts, and now it has VFR maps. Yo! Nishant, what's up, man? I was doing a nice flight, brother, and you wouldn't believe this. I forgot to plug in my GoPro, and it died, dude. So I'm on flight number 2. I made it to St. Martin in the Caribbean. I'm going to try to make it back to St. Barth, but on the way, we're going to stop in the Antilles, the Dutch Antilles. I believe I can fly too. I believe I can fly. Alright, here we go. So I'm going to flip her around. I feel really bad, man. We had a good conversation in the other chat. We had a good live stream, and the stupid GoPro wasn't plugged in, and goodbye, you know. But it is what it is. I'm glad you're here. We are going to try to land at Sabah, Puancho Irausaquin in the Antilles. There we go, we're coming around, the island is right there. And there we go. The island is in sight. The problem with this island is the airport is at the bottom of one of the little peninsulas, and it's very, very small. That's what she said. And this is a short takeoff plane. I think it can stop pretty slow, pretty fast too, but I make no promises. I'm not here to show you how to fly. I'm just here to have fun, man. That's the worst. Nishant, that is so stupid, man. It's like you have one job, right? The job is plug in the equipment, make sure the equipment is right, and then have a live stream and enjoy with your friends and the viewers, right? So yeah, so I did the first, and then the part where I was supposed to do my job and actually prepare the equipment, I didn't do that because I'm stupid. So there's that. Alright, here we go. We're coming up on the airport. I gotta focus, guys. Got one set of flaps down. To be clear, it's right there, right here. And it's a small, tiny little landing strip. I don't know if I'm gonna pull it off. I'm gonna do my best. That's all I can do. I'm gonna pull the power back a little bit. I've never been here, by the way. This is brand new to me. Pull the power back, and let's get a little rudder going here. I'd like to say I have airport in sight, but I do not have airport in sight. I do not. Alright, here we go. I think I have a runway in sight. There we go, a runway in sight. There's a rock outcrop right there. Runway's right there. Jeez, this is gonna be bad. Let's pull back the power a little more. One set of flaps down. Nishan, thank you so much, man. You're being way too generous in your. Alright, here we go. I got runway in sight. Please, guys, you're making me nervous. Stop watching and pause the live stream. Pause it all. So the point was to go to St. Barth from St. Martin, but I saw this island and I'm like, I gotta go there. I just have to go there. And I see that they have an airport and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna land. It's the most precarious landing strip I've ever seen in my life. Power's dropping. I'm gonna push the power back in a little bit. I don't want to embarrass myself on a live stream, but what can I do, you know? Here we go, here we go. All right, we're coming in on this landing in the Antilles. Let's go a little bit higher, and oh my gosh, just hang in there, guys, hang in there. Here we go, here we go. Pull the power back. Oh my god, this is not fun. The wind is pushing me towards the rock, the cliffs right there. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Power back in, back up. Oh, come on. Here we go, and we are down. Come on. Power back. Oh, please. Oh, no way. There's not a way in hell doing this. There's no, guys. I know it's a game, but oh my god. Please. What just happened? I stopped on the X. What happened here? So these are the Dutch Antilles. Sorry, I'm super excited. I just landed. I was gonna go around the island, and I saw the landing strip, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go down for a landing. And I did it. I can't believe I did it. This is so crazy. I guess I'm crazy to tell you. I'm gonna take off from here. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. All right, here we go. I did it. All right, I'm gonna stop shooting the shit here and just get back to work. All right, here we go. I'm so excited right now. I cannot believe I did this, and I did it like it looked official, like I know what I was doing, you know. All right, let's go. Parking brake off. All right, power in. Let's try to turn this bird around. To anyone joining us, this is the Britton Norman BN-2. It's got 3 Lycoming engines, 260 horsepower, 270 sometimes. It is too short. In the shunt, this is way too short. So we are in the Dutch Antilles, and I was leaving from St Marteen, which is right there, going to St Barth, which is right there, and I can see it. You guys can't see it. Trust me, it's there. I saw the Antilles over here. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna land. Runway's really short, and now I have to take off. So brakes off. We're lined up. Power's off. Here we go. Let's line up a little bit. Come on. Here we go. Whoa. Okay, here we go. Power in. Flap set. Guys, this is a short takeoff plane. That's what they call it. It's got 3 engines. They can take off a very, very short. All right, airspeed is alive. We got V1 and rotate. Listen, I'm not gonna sit here and play. I took off. I knew I was gonna take off. It was over a cliff, but that was bad. So the only reason I took off is because I fell off the cliff. But anyways, we're off. We left the Dutch Antilles over there. We're gonna head over to St Barth's. I left my yacht over there. I have a party. If you guys don't believe me, look in my channel. There's a video with a boat. That's my boat that I left in St Barth's. I got lots of friends, all sorts of stuff. There's a party. You'll see. Just go to my channel. You'll see. You don't believe me? You're like, what is this guy talking about? You'll see. I have a boat in St Barth's. All right, here we go. St Martin is over there. St Barth's is right there. Flaps are up. It's trimmer. And yeah, in the shunt, I don't know if you saw that, man. I was pretending like I could fly, but I really fell off the... I'm not gonna say I fell off the cliff. I got to the edge of the cliff and I barely caught any speed to pull off, so... In any case, we made it, so, you know, I'm not gonna bitch about it. Beautiful people. I don't know if you can see. That is St Martin And that right there in the blurry distance is St. Barth's in the Caribbean. In the Caribbean, man. I don't know why I did that, but I did that. That happened. Trim her down a little bit. She's trying to climb unnecessarily. I like to break the immersion a little bit sometimes and change the time of day because I don't like the sun in my eye. I can't see the land, so I'm gonna plan my landing. St. Barth's is known for a very difficult landing, but we're gonna attempt it. So what happens is St. Barth's has this hill, and as soon as you go over the hill, there's like a road that goes at the top of the hill, and the runway is right past at the bottom, and you're going down, and if you stop, you're in the bay where my boat is, in my party that's waiting for me. So the plan is to try to line up on that hill, come down over the top, and just try to smoothly land it on down. It does look beautiful, Nishant. I'm not sure it carries through the GoPro. The GoPro has a color quality about it that just doesn't work. Like, there you go. I'll do that. You tell me if that works. This is a beautiful sunset, romantic sunset for all of us right here in the chat. St. Barth's is coming up. I gotta start planning my my arrival. For anybody watching, I'm also using Philips Hue lights. So if you can see, anytime I change the time of day or the lighting changes in the sim, I get at least 7 lights above me that are lighting me and changing. So all this beautiful warm glow is coming from above me, and it's matching what the TVs are showing, what the flight simulator is showing. So I'm working on a video to show everyone what Philips Hue can do for you. Message brought to you by Philips. I'm not sponsored, don't worry. We're coming up on St. Barth's. I gotta get serious here for a moment. So as I told you, super difficult landing, only for those that are trained. Not me, I'm not trained, but I'm gonna attempt it anyways. I gotta show you that sunset. It's a beautiful